Hey y'all, it's your boy Kandie, and you're now tuned in to Beauty with Kandie. And like I always say, I ain't a hairstylist, I ain't a nail tech, I ain't a makeup artist. I'm just a bitch out here trying to pull some niggas, and I've had to learn a few things along the way. And if that works for you, then stay tuned. Um, Okay, so in this tutorial, this is the eyeshadow look that we're going to be focused on. It's like a purpley, smoky, halo-y, pinky, wispy, lashy illusion, which I love. So let's show y'all how I did it. I went in with some Beat by Court pomade. I tried some new things in this video, actually. I tried new brow technique, and I think I love it. Tell me what y'all think. So I'm just going in and I'm carving in my brow, well, carving the underline to my brow. Yeah, and I make sure I go in on that arch, make her real archy, bust down archiana. First, I carve the bottom, and then once I have the bottom the way I desire it, I go over and I outline the top. So then once you got an outline brow, you're going to start filling it in a little fuller from the ending, and then once, you get towards the front, we're trying to give real ombre effect. So by the end, you should have less product on the brush, and I am using an angled brush, by the way, but by the time you get to the front, you should have less product, which is also why I do the tips first, so that way I'm not going into the front with too much product. It just makes it so much easier for at the end. You see, I got the spoolie now, so it's just making it easier. Now I'm going in with my LA Girl concealer. I usually don't use this, but I think I'm going to start using it for my brows. This is also Kiss Foundation. It's in cognac. It's a liquid foundation. Beauty supply store. It's my favorite foundation right now. I have not used it in this form yet. So this is my first time trying the liquid drops. But as you can see, I'm going in and I'm cleaning up the my underbrow. But I'm going in first with my LA Girl, just on the ending part. Then when I get to the front of the brow, you see how I'm kind of dabbing. I kind of dabbed a little bit of that LA Girl with a little bit of my foundation. Because me, I love when my brow bone pop under my eyebrows. I love a good clean brow. But I don't like when it's too bright under the beginning, if that makes sense. So I was just like, let me try something different than what I usually do and see if, I actually couldn't find the concealer I normally use, which is a little darker, but I'm like, maybe this kind of worked out for the better because I really like how clean my brows are. Comment below if you guys can tell the difference in what I normally do with my brows and from how these look. So, yeah, once you do that, just kind of pull the product down and blend it out, pat it out some. And once most of the product is off the brush, then I'll go in with a soft outline on the top part of it. I don't like to do it too much because I don't like when it gives real, that ghosty effect around your brows. But I do that once I've blended out most of the product from the brush. Same effect that I did with the brow, once the product is off of it for the most part, it applies softer. So just make sure that underbrow is blended really, really good because once you go in with eyeshadow, you don't want to have to go back. Okay, so first things first, with this eyeshadow, going in with our Peace Louise. It's a deep purple. It's a little creamier than the other Peace Louise ones I got. So I guess it's probably like a cream form or something. I'm going to put the links down below, so don't worry. But we just going to go in and a good tip I learned is going in when you want to do dramatic eyeshadow, go in with the darkest color. So obviously this is the darkest color. We're going to basically blend it a little bit over our crease line, but not too much because we want to leave room for the soft pink that you guys see right there. Yeah. And I blend it in little circular motions. I'm blending in place. I'm making sure the brush wasn't too big and I wasn't blending too wild. Because this is, with something so smoky, you don't want it to just get too big. And then it's giving black eye tease. Then we going in. Shout out to Super Scent, by the way. She sent me this years ago, and I still use it to this day. But we're going in with the Super Scent Crayon case, box of crayons. And I'm going to be using a pink as like a transition color. And I'm basically going to be taking a fluffier, softer brush because I do want this to blend in a little fluffier. A little, bigger, obviously, and not so in place. But we just going to be blending that in right along the edges of that purple. Being that this was a cream eyeshadow base, we want to make sure that cream is blended out really well before you start going in Sorry, y'all. I was on bingo lip syncing and going crazy and talking a lot of shit. Yeah. No, so you want to make sure it's blended out before you go in with the eyeshadow color. So that way it blends effortlessly like this. And then I'm going to eventually go back in with the pink too before I move on, just to make sure I didn't lose no pink neither. So when you're dealing with different colors, especially when they're so different, sometimes you got to go back and forth again. Here goes our P. Louise eyeshadow base again, but this time we're going in with the baby blue. It's like a really soft blue. It's like a sky blue. It's really pretty. And this is the same brush I use for my under eye. I don't know, when you get you a good brush that is sharp and you can, like, you know what I mean, be precise with, girl, hold on to her, because this is my favorite type of brush to do my cut creases with, as well as, you know, clean under my brow. And most of my brushes are Morphe brushes. I think this one is like from a beauty supply store because I seen how sharp it was. I just grabbed it. But yeah, most of them are Morphe though. Comment below if y'all want me to start being descriptive with my brushes too. Like, I'll work on it, you know. Just let me know what you guys want me to improve on or what y'all want to see. But yeah, once you kind of like, it's basically like I'm giving an illusion of a cut crease, but I didn't want to do a full cut crease, so I didn't bring it all the way to the corner of my eyes or to the ends. So I just kind of did it at the top, and then I just blended out the edges to try to make sure it don't get too wide. Because if you're not careful, it'll turn into a full cut crease quick, real fast. Yeah, so even after I blend it, I keep having to go in and just, you know, take my time with it. Once I get it to my liking, I'm going in with this baby blue shimmer eyeshadow on top of the Peace Louise eyeshadow base. And I'm doing the same technique, stacking it on top and then blending the edges and just, you know, helping it. I'm building it so it's just looking like more pigmented. So you definitely have to build if y'all want that real full illusion. Definitely got to build. Real Bob the Builder kind. Now I'm going to highlight my tear duct with that white shimmer that's in there. It's white. It's like Snow White. Yeah. I just wanted something that was going to make it pop. I was going to do glitter, but I feel like you would have expected me to do glitter. So I just felt that could kind of help. So I got a little smaller, precise eyeliner brush to apply it. And then I just went in with that purple brush. To kind of help buff it because I do not want that to look harsh. Okay, next we're going to go in with another Peace Louise product. This is another eyeshadow base in pink, but I'm finessing it because this is not an eyeliner, but, you know, I love that with Peace Louise products. You could just, like, use them for multiple things. And for me, eyeliner is one of them. So what I'm going to do is just kind of like, you know, treat it like an eyeliner. However, I am going to go in with that same pink we used as the transition color and kind of pat it on top just to kind of give it something to sit on, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And also, it's going to kind of help it match better as if I meant to do it like that, when the truth is I just ain't had no pink. But we going to make it work, if you know what I'm saying. And yes, as y'all see, I took the tape off. The tape helped made it so much, like, so precise. I used to be able to slay my wing liners without it, but I low-key lost it, so I just had to put the training wheels on today. But yeah, I normally would use regular tape, but the blue tape was all I had. But as y'all can see, it don't matter. It gave it for sure. So if you need, you know, tape or not, use it. I know I needed to put the training wheels on today. And as y'all can see, I'm about to go in with that pink. And I'm going to just pat it on top all across because that is a cream. And that's not something I wouldn't want that to, like, start creasing on me, you know. And then we got these shimmers too. So yeah, you definitely want to set that with some type of eyeshadow. And I just lit the bleezy, so if y'all hear me coughing, y'all should already know the vibes. Blunts and bundles. Yeah. There we go. We're going to just pop the contact in there. Give a real green eye cut. And as you can see, I did a wispy lash, but I didn't do my normal 25mm lashes because y'all know I love dramatic lashes. I just felt like that wouldn't be, I felt like that would be too much to take away from the eyeshadow, so I just didn't do it this time. But I feel like, you know, that like some wispy but not too distracting will complement the eyeshadow, which it did if you ask me. We need that waterline to pop, so as you know, well, as you can see, I'm going in with the white eyeliner, just, you know, highlighting it. This is an eyeliner from a beauty supply store. I refuse to pay for expensive eyeliners. I don't know, because I barely even, not that I barely use them, but it's just I'm not about to cash out no eyeliner. So I always just go to the beauty supply stores periodically and just buy a bunch of them. And as you guys seen, I went in with this dark midnight shimmer. That's also in the Crayon case as well. So I love that she just got so many colors that you could just play with and make them go together. I did want to do purple. Didn't want it to be too purpley, but I just felt like I did want something that was something. So I went in with that dark blue. And you can see it complements it well. Yes, so that was pretty much the eye look. The rest of my face, I didn't feel the need to do. I did want to show you guys, look, I can even use this palette as blush. And oh my gosh, I went in with that red shimmer eyeshadow, which I went in with that because it just really helped complements my skin tone because it's red. But I love that I'm using the shimmer because the shimmer kind of helps as like a little base for my highlight to make my highlight look, you know, a little more, you know, watch. You know, you see, look at that. That is also in the Super palette as well. Shout out to Super for making a multi-purpose palette because this palette is my eyeshadow, my blush, and my highlight, and my bronzer. No tea, no shade. I didn't show you guys on here, but I've showed you guys before. I contoured my face with this. I didn't use no cream, no nothing. I just used the brown eyeshadow. So this is definitely an eyeshadow palette you can make do whatever you need it to do. Yeah. Y'all know I love a snatch nose. Like the bandos. I'm going to, with my LA Girl Pro setting spray, just dab her on your face. I'm just throwing on just a quick little pink, little glossy lip. I'm just going in. I just, you know what I mean, a liner that's not too brown, but not too red, that's not too pink, somewhere in the middle. I didn't want to overline because I wanted a real natural lip on this one since the eye was going so bananas. So just outline it a little bit to give it a little definition and throw a little gloss on it and let the niggas know I'm on my way because I'm ready. I'm ready. As you guys can see, I'm most definitely ready. Hope you guys enjoyed this look. Comment below. Let me know feedback. Let me know what you want to see. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and all of that. And, yeah, ain't nothing else to say. Just another day, another slay.